really
Going around the table, I want to hear.
So then, if you get the ick from a man, is he still a 10?
I mean, if I love you, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
If
still a
like, you
10.
really like someone, like you get past the ick.
Yeah,
but,
I know. But
No,
you
'cause
don't love him
I
and you
liked
get the ick. If you don't love him and you get the ick, is he still a 10?
I know. Let's put it this way. I liked someone, and he'd do stuff that would usually give me the ick if it was any other person. But because I liked him, I just like kind of brushed it under the carpet. And
Sure.
I got over it.
I'm just going to grant all that shit. And I'm just going to ask you again, if it's a guy you don't really like and he gives you the ick, is he still a 10?
No.
I guess
The
so.
ick is like
No,
very like it like really like damages.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know.
put
But
it
like,
let her
yeah,
answer.
like, honestly,
so
probably
let,
would make
so
you
let
buy
her
not a
answer.
10.
So
It
hang
would.
on. So hang on. So let her answer the question I asked her. If you get the ick from a guy who you don't like, is he still a 10?
Okay, now listen here. Listen. Okay, so I feel like everybody's a 10. Everybody is naturally just a 10. But when you get to know them, and if they give you the ick and stuff like that, you go down the scale, of course. Like, I don't feel like you always...
So they're not still a 10?
No.
So then earlier when you said every man was a 10, you were kind of fibbing a little bit, you think?
No. I feel like
So every man is a 10 except
Yeah.
the ones that give you an
you're
ick?
a 10, and look, you're giving me the ick by having a guitar in the background.
I mean, you're like
What?
giving me the ick
Yeah,
because you have a
that's
stupid
such an
accent.
ick.
So
That's
do you
such
think that we can get back to
literally-
the conversation at hand?
Do you know what? I get the ick,
I
on
can't
this
even
podcast.
understand what you're saying. You're from a fake country. But anyway, back where we're at, can you explain very quickly, my Vegemite eating friend, is it true that if a man gives you the ick, he's no longer a 10, or isn't it?
I don't know. We'll have
You
to
don't
see.
know.
I don't know.
Suddenly
I
suddenly
feel
your
like-
brain doesn't work.
I mean, if
it's amazing.
If I like you and I don't love you and you do
split.
something that's an ick, I will get the ick. But if I love you, I won't get the ick. But if you're
Yeah,
a
no,
random,
but-
if you're
but
if you're a random
yeah.
person, I would not get the ick because like I don't know you.
Okay, so
But-
let us assume you don't love him. You don't know him that much. He gives you the ick. Is he still a 10, yes or no?
I mean, if you're my friend and you give me the ick, I don't know how to explain it. But do you know what's an ick? Having to talk into microphones.
Yeah, I know. But do you think that you can just give me a direct yes or no to my question now?
But I don't really want to answer that because
I know you don't really want to answer it because it would prove that you were fibbing and bullshitting earlier. So do you think now you can answer honestly? If a dude gives you the ick, he gives you the ick. You don't like, it's the ick that you don't actually think he's a 10 at that point. You think you'd be honest with us now?
He'd be a 9.9.
Okay, got it. Not a 10. Okay. All right. Thank you.
It's still kinda a 10. I like playing around with you. It's fun. The 10.
Well, I mean, it's fun for me. It's like
hot.
what you should
Your
do though is
reactions are hot.
you should go buy some like I don't know some bleach and put it in your hair. I think.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Do you think I should be blonde?
No, I mean I think it would suit your personality. better.
You'd be hot if you were bald.
You're one of those chicks. You saw another chick. She's rowing a boat out in a field, and you were like, "You stupid blonde." You're lucky I don't come out there right now and kick your ass, right? You're lucky I don't swim out there right now and kick your ass. That's the type of chick you are.
Yeah.
You don't even know what I just said.
No, I wasn't really listening.
Yeah, I know.
I was just
It's
thinking.
hard.
I was just
It's
thinking
difficult.
about if you were to be bold, you'd be so much hotter with your like
Yeah,
attitude.
I know. But if you were just hot, you'd be so much hotter.
Okay.
But
Well,
you know that's the thing, right?
Yeah, it
it's
is a
like
bit-
if
it's a
we're
bit
doing tit for
cold.
tat, it's when somebody who's I don't know a 3 or a 4 says you're not. I don't care. Like what do I care? You're sitting there talking into a mic, making me thousands of dollars. I don't give a shit, right? You can say what you want.
ow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make your
It's all fun
money.
for
Go
me.
for it.
You know,
I'm
you would do a
glad.
lot better though if you were. You know what? I'll tell you what. The audience, both on the whatever side and on my side, they would actually like you a lot better if you're just honest.
I am honest.
Are you?
Yeah.
So if you're just honest, and let me just ask you directly: if a guy gives you the ick who you don't know that well, is he still a 10? Honestly.
Honestly, no. He wouldn't be.
No.
But like, if I don't know you and you do something that's ick, I wouldn't really say, oh look, that's an ick. I'd do it
Yeah.
if like you're my friend. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're being honest, then if we're doing like the honest thing, not every man's a 10, and not every chick is a 10, right? I mean, come on.
You're a 10.
I know I'm a 10, but other than me,
You thought.
I mean, not every man is a 10, not every chick is a 10, right? You're gonna be honest. You gonna tell the truth now?
Well,
Are we actually doing that, or are we not doing that? You don't know?
wait, what did you say? Is if someone gives me the ick, they're like not a 10?
No, I'm just saying, like, in a general sense. Like, if we're going to backtrack, we're going to be totally honest with each other.
Okay.
You're being honest with me, I'm being honest with you. Not every man, I mean, probably most men, aren't fucking 10s. And not every woman, and probably most women aren't 10s, right? Like, honestly.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Yeah.
But
they're
like,
not.
no,
All
that's
right.
that's
All
only
right.
under one circumstance, and that's if you
So
give me
then,
the ick.
I gotta ask you this: like, how could we not perceive that earlier? You were just kind of trolling, right? Why did you modify your answers so much?
I don't
from
know.
earlier?
But like, no, everybody's a 10, and then now we're on the ick subject. So now, if you're gonna give me the ick, like you have a
what?
guitar
What do
in
you
the
mean
background
everyone's
now.
a 10? You just got done saying they're not.
What?
You just got done saying they're not all 10s.
No, but like only if you give me the ick, you're not a 10.
No, but you just got done saying just 5 seconds ago in the conversation, yes, of course, Andrew, not every chick is a 10. Most of them aren't. Most men aren't. Right? So why earlier when we brought this up, like, why were you messing around? Like, you know what I mean? Why were you trolling?
'Cause
Was
I
it just
wanted-
because you didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings?
I like when you argue, it's hot.
Yeah, I know it is. But is it
You
just that you
thought-
didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings?
No, I love your reaction. That's like,
Yeah, I know, but I don't love yours. Can
I
you just
crave
answer my
it.
question?
You saying that you don't love mine is so hot. You have no idea.
Yeah, I know. You must be at least this tall to date Andrew Wilson, and you're not. And you must have an American accent, and you're not. So back to where we were at before you so rudely interrupted me with words I don't even understand because your accent's so thick, it makes no sense. Can you answer my damn question?
No.
No?
No, I'm not answering your question.
I didn't figure you would.
You can
But
stay
It was
mad.
still worth a shot. It was still worth a shot. I mean, we were close. We were like, we're about to have this
I'll
great,
answer your
honest
question if you
moment.
bow for
It was
me.
going to be a fantastic, honest moment where there was
If you-
honesty between me and you, and then you just kind of
Okay,
messed the whole
between
thing
me
up.
and you, if you bow for me, I'll answer your question. And I'll give you the honest answer.
I would rather drink turpentine and piss on a brush fire than bow, not just to you, but to any Australian. I mean,
Why do you
come
hate
on.
Aussie so much?
Yeah,
He doesn't believe it's a country.
Why? Are you serious?
No, of course
'cause
not.
we're
Of
down
course I
under.
do.
Why?
I don't believe in any type of big cartographic conspiracy.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. This is a horrific allegation made against me. But anyway, back to where we're at. If we were, let's pretend that you were honest for 5 seconds, right, and not just trolling and like being a jerk, right?
Okay.
We're just gonna at least pretend that that's true. You know.
If you bow for me.
And you bow for me. How about you know what? I'll tell you what. How
You're
about,
the
how
one
about
that wants the honest
how about,
answer.
How about you do a little curtsy? To stand up, do a little curtsy, and then maybe I'll consider the bow. What do you think?
Okay, but you have to give me the answer. I mean, wait.
Okay, I'll give you the answer, but you have to do the curtsy first.
Wait. Why do I need an answer? I don't need an answer. I got
That's
to
what you
answer
just
a question.
said. You said you gotta give me the answer.
This is the deal. You give me a bow, and I'll give you the honest truth.
No, you give me the curtsy, and then I'll think about giving you the bow.
No.
That seems fair.
No, I'm not doing that. You can.
Why not?
Okay. Keep arguing.
I thought you just said I was the hottest thing you ever saw. You won't even give me a fucking curtsy. What the hell is wrong with you?
Rude.
Yeah, totally rude. Andrew, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're everything I ever wanted in a man. You won't even curtsy.
No.
Yeah, in the name of all that's wrong with kangaroos, what the hell?
Because
What
you
the
would
hell
get
is
the
going on
ick.
here?
You would get the ick if you see me curtsy.
Oh my god.
I'd
You'd
get the
probably-
ick not seeing you curtsy.
What?
Yeah.
Is that actually an ick to not see a girl curtsy?
Yep.
Yes.
Really?
100%.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
1000%,
Massive
yeah.
ick.
But like,
We need
Do
the
you go
curtsy.
up-
Need the curtsy.
do you go up and bow to your wife?
Of course not. My wife curtsies to me.
Oh my
Are you
god.
taking a piece of being for real?
He's being for real.
What
I've
the
seen it.
fuck?
I've
Why?
seen it.
There's
I have
no
never heard of
way.
that before.
What do you mean?
You-
Why?
I think it's just the Americans.
Because I
that do
told her
that,
to
'cause
fucking do it. That's why.
I'd
What
get
do you
my
mean?
head
What
slammed
kind of
into a
question is
wall.
that?
What the hell?
I want you to do a fucking curtsy. And she goes, okay. What's wrong with that?
You're so hot.
What the?
No, what's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with that? Why is that
Because
problematic?
you think I'm gonna give you a curtsy.
Rude.
I'm not giving.
I
you
don't
a
know.
curtsy.
I don't know. You're so hot, but it won't give me a curtsy. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like you're a little bit disingenuous.
Yeah.
You
Very,
might not be
very.
being completely honest with us.
Not being honest.
I am being so honest that
Oh,
Being very dishonest.
it's
Little
such
bit.
an ick that I'm talking to him through a TV screen, and he's not actually here.
yeah, but I mean, I'll be there in, like a week and a half.
Oh, I won't be here. So then,
Yeah, I know.
if you were here, I'd
give.
give you a curtsy.
Yeah, you can't do it through the screen?
Fuck.
Wait, what?
No? No curtsy through the screen?
No,
Like,
not
I
through
can
the
still
screen.
see it even if I'm not there. You realize how technology works. I can still see it even if I'm not present in the
Is
room
there
with
anything?
you,
Do I
right?
have a move? I don't think I got a move.
No, not through the screen.
I'm fucked.
If you were here in person,
There's
if
no-
only.
Well, Brian's there in person. Will you
What?
give him a curtsy?
Who? No.
I'll take the curtsy. I'll be the proxy. I'll be the proxy.
Yeah,
for the curtsy.
he'll take the curtsy on my behalf. It's very kind of him.
That's bullshit, bro.
No. It has
No,
to be
okay.
you.
Yeah. That seems reasonable. Do you want to do the makeup wipe thing for the beard? Did we get a champagne pop yet?
No,
why would
sadly,
you do?
no, not
why
yet.
would you do a champagne pop? What is that? Is it?
We have a bottle of champagne and we pop it.
Please do the champagne pop. It's my birthday in an hour.
Not worthy enough. Sorry. Oh shit.
How come he's not here today? Is
I
he
don't know.
like?
How come you're not here today?
No, but like, where do you live?
You know why
You
I'm
live
not
in-
there today? Because I'm here instead of there. That's why.
Where's here?
It's somewhere that's other than there.
Not Australia.
He's
not.
definitely American though. He's probably from like, New York.
Probably.
Do I sound like I'm from fucking New York?
Does he sound
Okay,
like he's from
definitely.
freaking New York?
The way
Do I
you
sound
just
like
said-
I'm from New York? Really?
Yeah, yeah,
I think you got to get your American accents down. a little bit better.
yeah.
We
you
saw
do.
Bricks and Rock in the Solitaire. Lols.
Oh shit. My bad. Oh no, I'm just having a ball here. I switched it up to Minesweeper. Any fucking OGs? Look at this shit. Look at how far along I am on this fucking Minesweeper shit, boys. Fucking.
What's a minesweeper?
Huh?
What's that?
It's before your day.
Well, it starts with a mind, which is a thing you don't have, and then it moves over to a sweeper, a thing you've never done. So I can understand the
Damn, bro,
confusion.
shit. This is the roast section right now. Shit. Getting roasted. Y'all getting roasted.
Joe Murphy donated
By the way, TTS is 69.
$69.
TTS is now
In the
69.
spirit of aviation,